Franchise tag deadline has come and gone, ending at the top of the hour, 4 o'clock Eastern. I want to welcome in our NFL Network insiders, Tom Pelissero, Ian Rappaport, and Mike Garafolo. Mike, I'll start with you. The Giants, we had heard they had been talking with Daniel Jones' agents all week at Combine. They went to Jersey. Looks like they got it done just before the deadline. What can you tell us about that deal?
When I tell you, Bridget, that this was going to come down to the wire with the Giants and Dan, I didn't think it was going to come this close. But 5 minutes, roughly, before the deadline to use the franchise tag, the Giants came to an agreement with Daniel Jones on a 4-year deal. I'll let Ian give you the numbers in a second, but it's a 4-year deal for Jones. It's at that magic number of 40. I'll tell you that much. And this was quite the scramble to get this thing done. I can tell you from how responsive folks were throughout the day that I would say the most productive period was between 2 p.m. and about 3:30 p.m. because nobody was replying at that point. That tells me that they were truly digging in to see if they can get this thing done. I made a joke on my tweet saying Daniel Jones has 6 fourth-quarter comebacks in his career. Make it 7, because this was quite the effort by both sides to get this thing done. Joe Shane, the general manager, Kevin Abrams, who has been negotiating contracts for the Giants for over 2 decades now, able to get this thing done. It was a tricky one, because Daniel Jones hasn't exactly lit it up, but if you played on the franchise tag or you didn't tag him, you were certainly risking that he could go out this year with a better set of weapons around him, another year under Brian Dable and Shea Tierney, his quarterback's coach, and Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator, and all of a sudden light it up, and then the price tag would have gone that much higher. So they get to that magic number of $40 million per season. Ian, why don't you get into the details on what else this contract contains?
Yeah, for the New York Giants, Daniel Jones, it is a 4-year deal worth $160 million, around what Dak Prescott got a couple years ago. But there's $35 million more available in upside. So essentially what the New York Giants did was protect themselves, right? Daniel Jones gets a big-time payday, a real legitimate franchise quarterback payday and $40 million, and the Giants avoid franchise tagging him, which what that means is if he got the tag, let's say Jones goes out with some real weapons, goes out and kills it for the Giants, and they would have to pay him even more the next year. They protect themselves on that, make their cap situation a little easier too. If they tag him, that all hits their cap at once. They do a long-term deal. It allows them some room to get this guy some pieces, which is certainly something you know they would like to do. Meanwhile, they also keep star running back Saquon Barkley. Tom, he gets the franchise tag due as well, keeping one of the best runners in the NFL off the market.
And Ian, we'll wait for the full details on Daniel Jones' contract. But besides the advantage, obviously, being able to franchise tag Saquon Barkley and prevent him